Hello, I am Coach Priscilla Estefani, and I am a coach for tennis, golf, and soccer. I'm here to present my citizenship paper for my ethics and sports class at Concordia University. So citizenship I defined as knowing your rights and respecting of others. When I also think of the word citizenship, I think of sacrifice. It takes patience and having no fear, and you'll always be comforted. This is spoke about in Psalms 23-4. Athletes also show the characteristics of sacrifice, and also musicians. So the first person I like to talk about is Martina Navratilova. She had 2 citizenships, one for the US and one for Czechoslovakia, her country. She was actually had a story to tell us regarding her journey in becoming a US citizen. Let's listen now.
And actually in 75, I played Wimbledon and my family came. The whole family was out of the country at the same time. We could have defected, and looking back, I think I wish we had, because we would have had the family together. Because it was after that, when I got back that summer, that the federation said, "Oh, we're not going to let you go play the U.S. Open," which is 2 months later. And I thought, well, if they don't let me, if don't give the, I don't have a choice. If you don't get the visa, you don't go. You can't go against the federation's wishes. So finally, a week before, they said, okay, we'll let you go. Jan Kodesh, who was the top Czech tennis player and a good friend, talked to the federation and said, please let her go. She's one of the top players in the world. You have to let her go. So they did, and it was at that time, at that moment, that I knew I wouldn't come back, because I couldn't live with not knowing what if I get to go out again out of the country. And actually,
So 1981, she did have her citizenship with the United States, and then she won numerous titles, and then later on she regained her citizenship in 2008 for Czechoslovakia. So now let's listen to Mozart Amadeus. This is Requiem in D minor. Well, that was Requiem in D minor. That's still played today in movies and in masses all over the world after 3 centuries that he has written that symphony. So he was a prolific writer, also of letters to his friends and family, and respected among Beethoven and also Haydn. So we'll go to the next slide. his birthplace. He was in Vienna, Australia. He traveled the world with his father, pictured here, with the violin, and his sister, Marie Anne. They traveled in Europe and France, England, also Germany. As I mentioned, he composed operas and symphonies at a very young age, and then also he was a writer of letters to friends and families. This next slide is showing my audience here that sporting events showcase athletes and their citizenship. So here we have World Cup soccer, the Olympics, the President's Cup, and tennis. So I'd like to discuss the FIFA World Cup. It's when two teams of the group stage advance to the knockout stage, and then whoever wins the knockout stage wins the World Cup. And as you could tell, they're excited and happy and showing pride for their country. Also, another event that displays citizenship is the Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics. Winter is actually every 2 years and summer is every 4. So this year will be the Summer Olympics. And then I have here pictured the ceremony. Coach Ehrman, in his book Inside Out Coaching, spoke about the last showing, the medal ceremony. So here are the boys from Rio 2016 receiving their gold medals in the 400 freestyle relay. In conclusion, I'd like to say that citizenship is displayed in many events throughout countries, and athletes and musicians travel the world to showcase their craft. Thank you. I did it.